already know what the business is.
TV.
Check it out, this is Jay-Z.
You know who it is, your boy JD Kiss.
Yo, what's good? This Redman.
This is Big Sean. Bang Radio. Bang TV.
Need both of these things in your life.
Klepto, what's good, my homie?
What's going on? This is Drake. It's Tiger, Young Money Zone.
This is Big Snoop Deal Double G.
Yo, what up? This is John Legend. Hang out with Bang TV.
You know what I mean? They doing it real big.
You already know, nigga.
Make sure you stay focused.
Bang Radio, nigga.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Klepto in the building once again. This whole week we've been talking about battle rap, specifically talking about the battle that's coming up this Saturday, November 28th. That's in Philadelphia at the Lounge. There's a lot of people on that card. Enes and Rosenberg Raw are gonna headline the card. On an earlier show, I had a conversation with Frankie Wapp. He had his input on the battle with Syd Vicious on that same card. So it's only right that I have Syd Vicious in the building with me right now to talk on that. Syd Vicious, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Yo, what's good, family? How you living?
Man, everything's good, man. So tell us about this battle coming up.
Syd versus Frank, man. It's been a long time coming. We've been beefing for years, you know what I mean? And it's really on-site beef, but we're going to go ahead and, I'm just kidding, man. Like, that's the home, we fam, you know what I mean? You know, that's old grind time status, you know what I mean? And we got a lot of respect for each other, so, you know.
Sid,
right.
we was looking for bloodshed. We wanted bones flying and blood on the walls.
I mean, he's gonna die in the ring because I got some shit I gotta say, you know what I mean? You know, the ex-president, he ran when the heat came up, you know what I mean? And couldn't stand the rain, you know what I mean? I know you've been writing for me for like 3 years, you know what I mean? But, you know, I ain't started writing yet. I'm gonna start writing them, you know, tonight. And, you know what I mean? He gonna get all these bars.
Shots fired. Now, I know you've been around for about 5-6 years doing your battle thing. When you first got into the battle, like who inspired you? Who was your inspiration? What made you want to battle?
I went to Rizzlemania, and actually saw like when Conceited battled Immaculate.
Big shouts out to Conceited and Immaculate.
And that was my first. You know, I hadn't watched like any battles before that online. I wasn't into any of that. You know, we were into making music and performing. We thought the battle rap side of it was like nerdy or something, you know what I mean? And I had a friend, Deuce, you know what I mean, who a lot of people may know from Grind Time, Georgia. Long story short, Lush and Ills and them invited Deuce down. Deuce invited me to come with them. And when I got down there and I saw the event, that different side of the culture was just very intriguing and very, like, you know, interesting. You know, I saw the potential, I guess. And then Lush One actually caught me outside of the event and had me spit a little, you know, verse or whatever. And that verse kind of got a little buzz on Coconuts on his YouTube site. And then they hit me back and said, you know, asked me that I want to battle Heartless. I said, I know now that I was supposed to be just like a sacrificial lamb because they were really, you know, trying to promote Heartless and make him blow up at the time.
Expecting you to catch the L.
Right. And I was a nobody. So when I went in, I had no idea what I was going into. And, you know, I did my thing and actually, you know, you can tell if you watch the battle from the beginning of the match, the crowd's kind of against me, and I kind of had to pull them to my side. By the end of the second round, I had them on my side. That's
something that I admire about you. I've watched a couple of your battles. You seem to have really good crowd control. You seem to get the crowd in your corner. Even that battle with Bender, when you slipped a few times on your bars, to me, honestly, it was still a debatable battle because you still held the crowd down, even with slip-ups.
Right. Actually, talking about that, I remember actually when I was performing and I slipped up. And then I went into the second round and I started going in and I heard someone in the crowd say like, oh man, this is going to be one of the illest comebacks in history or something like that. You know what I mean? Like somebody had said something along those lines. But that, you know, like I said, I was a performer, you know, and so performance is part of my whole thing.
Which is absolutely key in battling. You need that.
Yeah. So, and even when I'm writing, you know, I try to think about crowd participation or, you know, how I can, you know, involve the crowd or whatever, you know what I mean, just to try to make it a little more interesting for them.
Right. Now, speaking of performing and the music side of things, you had a mixtape called, is it Hell in ATL?
Hell in ATL. I mean, it did okay. You know what I mean? We moved a lot of mixtape, you know, units in the street, some free, some sold. Online, they got a lot of downloads with various different sites at different times.
Now,
so
I know you had a joint with Machine Gun Kelly. Was he on that one or?
He wasn't on that album. That song was actually ended up being on Kyle Lucas, who one of his mixtapes he dropped. He ended up putting it on that one because it was the latest release.
Now speaking about music, you said that you do tracks and you do music and that you did that first. How was it for the transition to go into battle rap?
The transition going into battle rap was because like that year I started battle rap, man. I had did like 50 or 60 shows that year, like, you know, around the city and just trying to, you know, build the buzz. But then once I did my first battle and the initial, response I got, sort of instant fame you get from your battles getting a lot of views at once on YouTube. I wasn't used to it yet, you know what I mean? When we were dropping videos on YouTube, with our music or whatever, like, you might get a couple thousand views in several months and feel like you did something, but then you drop a battle and that joint get 50,000 views in a month. You know what I mean? You're like, oh shit, and then when people are approaching you, outside, you stopped at Kmart or whatever, you know what I mean? And they're like, yo, I saw you, and you start getting more recognition. You kind of shift gears a little bit. And I went from doing that to, focusing on battling full time. And now my recording career has kind of taken a blow because of, the success of my battle career. But that's something that we've been trying to pull back together. We, working on new projects and looking to release some new stuff here soon.
Yeah, I heard your bars on track, and I like what I hear. It's pretty rare actually to hear a battle rap artist that actually has bars on tracks. I mean they're good, they're mediocre, but yours are fire. I mean, I'm not even being biased because you're my guest. I really like your bars. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. I was just actually in the studio with Diamond D and Jamal from Illegal, actually, super random, and we ended up dropping a track, and it'll probably be released soon. But yeah, it's I definitely can't wait for y'all to check that out and get the feedback on that.
Definitely, I'm definitely gonna look for that. I'll be checking for that. I know you've been through, since you started battling, you've been through a few different leagues. Grind Time, KOTD. Big shout out to Organic up there. No Coach, Don't Flop, Barfest. That one at Barfest was actually hosted by my boy Poison Pen, right? Big shouts to Poison Pen.
Right.
Yeah, Colorado Rap League. Body Bags did a few others. What's your favorite battle?
My favorite battle of mine to watch is probably Swave 7 at Grizzlemania 2. Grind Time, Miami. That one, it just, both of us, like, he had a legendary performance. I feel like I had a legendary performance. It was like, it was clear that I took it. A lot of people going for Swave, and so it's just an interesting match, man. Like, you go through the comments and you'll see, a bunch of people saying he won, a bunch of people saying I won, a bunch of people saying it was a classic. I don't know, it was just a good experience, man. And that's the homie too, so that was just like a good match. It kind of happened out of nowhere. We weren't even supposed to battle each other, but we kind of got matched in the last minute, like literally 3 or 4 days to write, you know what I mean? It might have been like the weekend before Grizzlemania, and we only had like those few days to write, and so we took our battle, and then ended up working out. If you ask him, he'll say that's one of his favorite battles as well. So.
Now, let me ask you, if you had to choose one, battle rap or being an actual artist, which one would you pick? If you had to pick one.
Being an actual artist, man, I love rocking shows, man, being on stage, and like rocking the shows, the music, man, like, the music, my first love. Battling is great because it made me step my punchline game up. I've always been like a punchline rapper, you know what I mean? But like, it's gotten to the point now that studio punch, like, because battle punches and studio punches are different things, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Studio punches are way more, they're way more passive, way more simple, you know what I mean? But they're still, because of my battling punches have been so fine-tuned, like, it's nothing to come up with the studio punches now, you know what I mean? So now I'm more or less working on, we focus on the rhythm and the melodies and the different rhyme schemes rather than, because the punches are they're easy now, you know what I mean? I have to say I want to be an artist, man, like, performing and traveling and doing actual music. I think that's a little more important.
That. So now that you're an established battle rapper and you're getting recognized at Walmart, now you have the position that you could pick and choose who you want to battle. You have anybody in your radar? Anybody you want to go after specifically?
Man, you know what? I used to have a couple people who wanted, man. Marv 1 is on the list. Me and Marv got to get it in. Uno Lavos, me and him got to get it in. But other than that, man, I'm just interested in battling, anybody that's dope, really, man. You know what I mean? Like, even the newcomers. I just had a battle with this kid named Jay Minix. He's out of Virginia, but he's battling for Body Bag Battle League, which is in North Carolina. And that kid, he has some talent, man. He's definitely hungry, and he's creative, and he's looking to, make some noise here soon, and you know, so I'm even willing to battle like the up-and-comer, no-name kids that I feel are, you know, have something to offer the game, because, you know, I'm all about finding new talent as well. You know what I mean? I have a lot of artists under my belt, you know, that we you know, found and actually, you know, made famous in the game. You know what I mean? Your John Johns, your Side Boys, your, you know, Bricks, you know, like, you know, all these people that came from Grind Time Georgia era, that we found that are now getting, you know, millions of views online. And so I'm always a fan of, you know, just talent. So, you know, I have a couple people who we've talked and discussed that, you know, we should battle, and we're working out when it'll be the right time. But I don't really have like a list of people like, oh man, I want to kill this dude, I want to kill this dude. I'm cool, you know, with most of the dudes, and we just want to put out classic material, man, and just build the culture.
Yeah, you seem like a real humble dude. I definitely respect that. But that could be a gift and a curse, because at the same time, this league is very vicious. I'm talking about battle rap in general. And humble guys, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to curse you. Humble guys don't last long. You have to have that aggression.
I can dig it. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely feel you. You know, there's different sides and different angles, you know, to everything.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I just never really had a list. Like, there's people who I would be, I guess, you know, there's always people I would be interested in battling, but I guess I took it as like somebody like, oh man, you know, I want to kill that dude in particular. I want to, you know what I mean? Uno Lavos, that's somebody I want to body, you know what I mean? Like, we go back and forth all the time on social media and in the school and everything, but I'll cook that dude. And you know, like I said, Marv, and there's a couple other dudes that I definitely want to see.
Right.
See about. Danny Myers is one. You know what I mean? I'd love to get Danny Myers in the ring. So I guess there's a few. You know what I mean?
Bet. All right. Real quick, top 5. Who's your top 5 favorite battle MCs right now?
Oh man. Let's see. K-Shine. Who else, man? Lux. Lux not for all of his performances.
I've been hearing that a lot lately about Lux. Big shout out to Lux, Loaded Lux.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Not for all of his performances, but just for his, you know, his performance altogether. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just for his
stage presence,
what he brings to the table. Yeah, you know what I mean? Hitman's dope. There's a lot of dope cats out here, man. And kind of put on the spot to a point where I can't, you know what I mean? I'm having trouble thinking everybody.
Now is that your humble side, because you don't want to leave out anybody, or you just don't want to name the top 5?
No, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not always it's not all about being humble necessarily, you know, because, you know, I help run leagues, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, on Plot right now, shout out to Sunny and Earth. You know what I mean? And, you know, we gotta be political sometimes, you know what I mean?
So you can't have a biased opinion.
Right. But just think of another one like Big K. Big K is one of my favorites. I'm always checking. Oh, Chilla Jones. I'm checking for him.
Definitely. I want to give Chilla Jones a big recognition for this year. I mean, he stepped up a lot this year. He jumped into my top 5 this year.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. And then just like random cats like Fredo, Troy Brown. You know what I mean? Like those cats, man. They're right. Their pin game is just amazing. You know what I mean?
Definitely a lot of good mentionables right there. But now hold on real quick. I want to ask you about Lunacy. Is Lunacy the rap name, or like is it Syd?
Syd V Lunacy. I mean, Syd Lunacy is my like, you know, is basically my name. Syd Vicious is a nickname that was kind of given to me because of my style and stage presence, like kind of early on in the career. It actually came from Sadistic. Like, you know, early on, you know, I went by Sadistic. They would call me Syd for short. And then Syd Vicious kind of came from that as a nickname because of the aggressive style. And then, but because of course there's a rock star Syd Vicious, a wrestler, you know what I mean? Like, Syd Lunacy has always been like, you know, even though I got a both on BMI, they both on the books and they're legally, you know, my names. You know what I mean? Syd V Lunacy is the official, you know what I mean, name. And Lunacy and the crew or nothing, you know what I mean? It's just something, it was like a battle cry almost that kind of came out of nowhere when I was, you know, battling one time, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, like, you know what I mean? Shit about to get crazy, Lunacy. You know what I mean? And it kind of just, it went from there.
The Crack Liberty League battle, it's going down this Saturday, November 28th. Syd Vicious versus Frankie Waps is gonna be there. It's headlined by Ines and Rosenberg Raw. Get your tickets now because they're more at the door for y'all to show up. It's gonna be at the Lounge. It's 1625 Cecil B. Moore Avenue in Philadelphia. I'm gonna post the link so you can get your tickets. Syd, it's been a pleasure having you on the phone, man.
No doubt, appreciate you, fam. Syd V Lunacy, man. Shout out to Klepto with Bang TV, Bang Radio, holla.
Bang Radio, Bang TV, your boy Klepto, bang.
Bang TV.